Konnichiwa. Hi. So before anything else, before I have to say, what I have to say, please, please, please go listen to my Fire remix with Mona Jose. I mean, if you haven't listened to it, what are you doing with your life? I'm sorry. But what are you doing here if you haven't even watched the remix yet? Go listen to it. Also, you can also purchase the remix on Torform. The link is on my TikTok bio. I'm gonna post the link also on my WhatsApp and on my IG. So please go purchase the song, promote your girl. I mean, you can promote me by subscribing, for the content creating stuff, but also support me as an artist by purchasing my song, the remix. It's fine. You're not gonna regret your money leaving just like that. You're not gonna regret it. If you can purchase the song, you can listen to it here on YouTube. But if you're feeling pretty generous, you can also purchase the song, the remix. It's not just Comfort Meets Street, it's a Comfort Meets Street remix, and it's fire. It is fire. It is amazing. You're gonna love it. So anyway, today I am here to talk about Kenyan writers. So many people keep asking me about that thingy. So probably maybe if you're on a TikTok live and someone asks me what I do, and apart from music and all the artistic stuff, I used to write. And they're like, what do you write? Article writing. I write for blogs and websites. And they asked me the platforms that I use, and I explain all the platforms that I use. But people ask me so much about Kenyan writers, if it's legit. So I'm gonna give you my own experience. Okay. So Kenyan writers, my sister recommended it to me. She was recommended Kenyan writers by another friend who said that it was working for him. I don't know much about that, but I started doing it. So before you register with them, after you register with them, you have to pay a fee of 3,000. So first of all, if you're looking for a platform to write for without having to make any payment because you don't have any money, then, well, Kenyan writers, you get, right? So I had to pay. They asked for a fee of 3,000, but you can pay 1,000 upfront, and then the 2K you can pay as you earn. Once you start earning, you're not gonna start earning immediately, because once you register and you pay the fee for 1,000, and you're paying the fee mostly because they're gonna teach you. So I think the only thing that I got out of Kenyan writers was the lessons. Honestly, I appreciate the lessons that I got there, because yes, I had started article writing way before Kenyan writers, but there was like a bunch of stuff I didn't know about article writing, about SEO optimized articles. Honestly, I'm gonna give it to them. That's why I learned most of that stuff. So my 1,000 bob didn't go to waste. Although my time, I feel like it was just wasted enough, because, and a little bit of my money though too, a little bit of my money went to waste, because once you register, they're gonna send you titles to write so that they can, what's it called? What's the name? Just an article to write to see, and then they'll give you marks to see if you can actually, if you're worthy to join the platform. Is it worthy? I don't know. Yes, it's worthy. It's exactly what they're doing. I got a 60-something%. And I was expecting something like 80, because I had gone all out for that thing, because I knew it was gonna work for me. But I got 60-something, of which I came to know later on why. And yeah, I get why they gave me that. I didn't know that much about keywords and SEO and all that kind of stuff, but I was writing for, there was this website I used to write for. I don't know, somehow they just taught me how to write that, but they didn't teach me that much about these things, SEO and keywords. They didn't teach me that much. But because you just give me a title and the keywords, and well, yeah, I didn't have to do much, all I had to do was just write. So where was I? So I paid the 1,000 bob upfront, and then they started teaching me the literally just lessons, grammar lessons, English lessons, and all that kind of stuff. Questions about, they're just literally just grammar questions, all that you learned in high school and primary school. Grammar questions, and then after every other lesson they're gonna give you an article to write, and then they teach you something else, and then they give you an article to write, and you're also gonna learn how to write reviews. That's why I also learned how to write reviews the right way. You'll be taught how to use keywords, and something to do with meta descriptions, the format that you're supposed to do, different tones that you can write the article in, maybe a formal tone, a humorous one, depends on the writer that you're writing for. So they're going to teach you all of that, and also how to write reviews, and reviews about products, for products and companies. So yeah, 1,000 bob we're not going to waste. But once the lessons were over, the assignments they're gonna give you, they're not paid. They don't pay for the assignments. Do they pay? No, they don't pay for the assignments. They don't pay for the assignments, but the whole program is earn as you learn. Earn as you learn. So as you learn, you're allowed to bid for jobs on their platform, even though you're not done with the classes, because you have to be done and graduate, and all that. But even before you graduate, you can still earn, you can still look for jobs, you can still bid for jobs on their platform. So I used to do that, but for you to bid for the jobs, you have to buy a bidding package, and the cheapest the cheapest package there is 350 Kenyan shillings. 350, that's the cheapest one, and it comes with only 5 bids, 5 or 7. I'm so sorry about this. I'm gonna post something here to show you if I find it, because honestly I just left them a long time ago, but it's probably just 5 or 7 bits. I'm not quite sure. I'm thinking it's 5, because I thought they were so little, and I would bid for like 5 jobs and they're over, the bids are done for, and I'm not even gonna get the jobs. So I have to buy another bidding package and bid for more jobs, and then you're not even gonna get the jobs, and I buy another package. Honestly, it was so hard, it was so difficult to get jobs there. In fact, I never got any job there. Let me not say it's so hard, because people usually say it's so hard getting jobs at Kenya Right as well. I never got any job. It is so hard getting jobs there. Anyway, it's so hard. It was so hard. It was a fight. It was a struggle. I literally just got depressed. I thought, what am I doing wrong? Because you have to bid, and when you're bidding, you're gonna have to include the amount that you want to be paid for the article. And sometimes I don't know, they feel I can't pay this much, because they are paying so little. That's the other thing, they're paying so little. For a 500-word article, you will get paid 600. I'm so sorry. I had to check a notification that just came in. I was paid 160 bob. 160 bob. Farm. Not that I was paid, but they say that they're gonna pay you that. The clients suggest it's usually around 200 bob for her 500-word article, or 300 bob. But when you get the 300 bob, Kenya writers, they're gonna get their fee. The service fee is for the 300 bob, you're gonna get 240 bob. If it's 200, you're gonna get 160 bob. You get? Yeah. And most of them, they wanted to just pay you 200 bob for a 500-word article. Me coming from a place where a website that I was writing for, with this rate, 1 word 1 bob, and most of the articles were 1,500-word articles or 2,500-word articles. So for a 500-word article, I'm supposed to make 500 bob, but here it's 200, and the money is gonna come to you as 160 bob because of the service fee. So yeah, they don't pay so well. But I'm guessing as you grow there and become maybe an expert writer, according to them, maybe you could get like, you know, higher paying clients, or maybe it's because I had like zero experience on that platform though, because I was trying to be honest with them. I have zero experience here on this platform, but okay, I have like a 2-year experience, 1-year experience. At the time it was 1-year experience, and 1-year experience, but I've never done any gig here on this platform, and I don't know, I never got any gig, and that depressed me, honestly. I was the problem. I thought I was the problem, but turns out so many other people came with the same testimony. The testimonies were the same. So yeah, the anyway, so yeah, they pay so little. You have to pay like 3,000, but 1,000 upfront, and then 2,000 is gonna get cut from the much that you make. So when you start earning, you're gonna start earning so slowly, because getting jobs is getting the gigs is so hard, and two, when you get them, you're paid so little. So for you to ever get to 2,000, Bob, for you to 2,000, Bob, and once you get there, they take the whole chunk away, and then you can start making your own money. You took so long to get to 2,000, bro. Like, yeah, it's gonna be that hard. It's gonna be hard. I would never recommend Kenyan writers to anyone. I don't know, they're gonna bash me for this review, but it is true. That's my experience, honestly. Maybe it has worked for other people, but I'm here explaining my experience. I'm not telling Kenyan writers as it is. I'm just telling people of my experience, and the fact that I have friends who told me the same thing too. They never got gigs, and once they told me that, I thought, well, it wasn't just me then, so I'm just gonna come here and tell you people my experience. For those who keep asking about Kenyan writers, I'll be directing you to this video to keep it all in one place. So yeah, when you're logging in, they're gonna ask for 3,000, 1,000 upfront, 2,000 later on, but as you learn, you're allowed to like bid for jobs, and the bidding packages will cost you too. The cheapest one, like I said, it's 350. Okay, and that's like 7 or 5 bids. I don't know. Zikishaka uzapata jobs out of those bids, you have to buy another one. So yeah, it's tough out here. It is tough. So to answer the question, I think it's legit. I don't know, honestly, I don't know. To me, I would never recommend that to anyone, ever. If you're a beginner, if you feel like the pay is okay, it's okay. If it's for you, that is fine, that's okay. But for me personally, I would never recommend that to anyone. And maybe it has worked for other people, but I just haven't met them, because I saw profiles for writers, but most of them it was just one job, zero job done, 0 gigs done, or just one. Maybe they just did one and the pay was terrible and they just left. They dipped. And well, and others, there were few. I only saw one. Was it 1 or 2? No, it wasn't on Kenyan Writers that I found that one. Yeah, it wasn't Kenyan Writers. So I'm gonna do a review for higher writers next. This is Kenyan Writers, so I'm gonna do a review for higher writers and how my experience was. But Kenyan Writers, big X, red flags. Wouldn't recommend it to anyone. If it worked out for you, you are blessed. I'm blessed, but maybe not in that area. You're blessed. Please tell me below if it ever worked for you. By the way, if it did, just tell me how you actually did it. Tell me, not that I'm gonna go back there, but just give us tips on how you made it there, because I did not make it. But as you know, you need to have like a little bit of money to join for you to start writing there, because you need to have money to join. You need to have money to bid the gigs. So yeah. What's the other thing? What have I not said about Kenyan writers? 1,000 bob. Oh yeah, the only good thing I got out of Kenyan writers was learning something. I did learn something. So it's like I paid 1,000 bob for classes. I mean, it wasn't worth 1,000 bob. It's not like I didn't know anything. And plus the exams that we were getting, they're literally just grammar questions. I was acing them. I mean, it's just grammar. and then you get the assignments to write articles, 500-word articles as assignments. So even as you try to bid for gigs and you get one, you still have to work on the assignments too. So but I think the one good thing you can get out of Kenya Writers, out of the 1,000 fee that you have to pay when you're joining them, is the lessons. And they're worth it, yeah, they're worth it. But once you start reading, that experience is not worth it. It was traumatic, honestly. Trauma from just I thought it was a problem. Anyway, you're gonna learn how to write reviews and to write very quality SEO optimized articles, and how to include your keywords where, and how to do keyword research and all that kind of stuff while they grade you. So other than that, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. So yeah, that was my experience with Kenya Writers. I'm gonna do a video explaining my experience with higher writers. In the meantime, after you're done watching this, please go listen to my remix of Comfort Me with Truth, and check out my other songs too. It'll be very much appreciated. Yeah, bye y'all, I love you all, bye bye. Whoops.